Yeah.
It's Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 11. And go get thee to them of the captivity unto thy people, and speak unto them, and tell them, thus saith the Lord power, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear.
That's right, man. So that's why we come out here telling you people what's going on. Do according to the Bible, man. You know, and like we continually read, just like you had before the Lord destroys a place, all right, he puts his men out there to warn the people, man. You don't just come and destroy this place, so you can't say that you ain't know that it was going to happen. All right? So you can't say that you ain't know it was going to happen. So when these things happen and all that, you're going to remember the words of the Most High, man.
Psalms 2 Peter 3 and 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
It's talking about the heavens shall pass away with the great noise, man. What's that great noise that it's talking about? It's talking about them ICBM missiles. But you niggas, man, y'all think that these other places and these countries made these missiles for no reason. That's just like you buying a gun, not planning on using it. All right? You see what's going on over there in North Korea? All right? They made the missiles for a reason. Why? Because they had every intent on using them. And the Lord put the spirit on them people to do that, man. All right? That's the Lord doing all these things, man. For the wickedness of this place. And on top of that, that's to let you know that the Lord controls everything, man. He controls both sides, man. This ain't no game, this ain't no joke. But if you continue to want to think that, guess what, man? You're going to catch the same thing.
Psalm 2 Peter 3 and 11. Salakia 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up.
That's right. So that's talking about everything that's around you is going to be burnt up, man. Everything that's around you is going to be burnt up. So you walking around enjoying yourself and all that. We ain't living in the times of enjoyment, man. We living in a time of war. All right? Everybody around the whole world knows that we're at war, except for you dumbass Americans. Why? Because you don't want to watch the news. And we talking like news like Russia Today, you know, the news over there in Korea, keep up with current events going on around the world. So that's why you're going to be caught like a thief in the night, man. The same way with that whole 9/11 situation. And like I said earlier, you have May Day coming up, man. So people are not watching the current events for the way things are building up. All right? Because you got another false flag coming before they even try to implement these things. They have everything set in order. That's why you had an order out of chaos. All right? So they want everything to be chaotic before they try to put you in order. And one of those things to put you in order is the RFID microchip, which they have certain apps on your phone that monitor everywhere you go, your every step. So the next move for that is to implement it in your body, man. That's the next step. So all these things, you see all these things, but you still don't want to pay attention, take heed of anything, man. You think we come out here because we don't have nothing else better to do on a Saturday, man. We have a job to do.
It's on 2 Peter 3 and 11. It says, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of person ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness?
That's right, seeing that all these things are going to be dissolved. So that's everything around you, including you fucking women, man. Gonna be dissolved. Alright? Me and the brother have women. Alright? But we ain't out here lusting and trying to chase after. Because furthermore, you're not your damn right mind anyway, man. Alright? All you nigga women love, you love the so-called white man and the system and everything. Because when shit hits the fan, you go running back to him, man. But most of y'all is out of fucking order. Just like yesterday, me and the brother was walking up the street. And this goddamn woman talking about she live with her man. Alright? Talking about, oh, you ain't my dad, you can't tell me nothing. When the scriptures tell you that you supposed to be subject to your husband, man. And then an older fucking nigga woman talking about, I know that's right. Why? Because you fucking women out of order, man. Walking around half fucking naked, man. You know what I'm saying? And when somebody say something to you, you got the nerve to try to talk shit. And you niggas that's walking around with these women is fucking retarded, man. You niggas are retarded. Your women coming out half fucking naked. And that's cool? That's the way fucking whores dress, man. Alright? That's the way whores dress. And you wonder why men talk to you the way they do.
Thus 2nd Ezra 8 and 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride.
That's right, you walking in great pride, thinking nothing's gonna happen to you. Alright? Think that you can continue on wickedness and everything is gonna be alright, man. There's consequences for everything, man. Alright? There's consequences for all your actions. And furthermore, the Most High puts that spirit on you so he can show his power, man. To make you an example for the other people that want to follow in your footsteps, man. Alright? He makes you an example for the other people that want to follow in your footsteps. Alright?
Thus 2nd Ezra 9 and 22. Let the multitude perish then, which was born in vain, and let my grape be kept in my plant, for with great labor have I made it perfect. Yeah, this is talking about the elect, because you have a 2/3 and then you have a 1/3. When you read in the scriptures in Zechariah 13, 8 and 9, it talks about how in the land of Israel, 2 parts shall be cut off and die. That's out of the whole nation of Israel. And then you have the other nations, which the Most High isn't worried about them. The Most High looks at the other nations as a drop in the bucket.
Right.
Which means he don't care about them. If you got a bucket of water and a drop falls out, you're not going to be concerned about that. That's how the Most High looks at the other nations. Because the nation of Israel was the Most High's chosen people. The nation of Israel is the nation that the Most High gave his laws, statutes, and commandments to by the hand of Moses. The nation of Israel is a nation that the Most High punished because they transgressed his laws, statutes, and commandments. And that's why you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are in the position that y'all are in, because you transgressed his laws, statutes, and commandments. These other nations, they're not greater than you just because they're over top of you right now temporarily until we get into our kingdom, until America goes down. So that's why you should want America to go down. When you see these things on the news, when you see these current events, when you see the fact that they just dropped the Moab, which basically stands, they call it the mother of all bombs, and that was basically a bomb that was the highest level bomb underneath a nuclear bomb. When you see that these things happening, you know that World War III is about to break out. You know that martial law is about to break out. You know that the mark of the beast is about to be here, which is the RFID microchip. They're going to start putting it in you people. They already got all this biometric, and they're trying to make their case for security reasons and all, and convenience and all this stuff, other reasons. That tells you they're going to implement all this stuff. So that's why it behooves you to heed the words of the Heavenly Father and His Son, and to come back to your heritage, and to put on your garments, your clean garments.
That's right. Like the brother said, man, the Most High. Yeah, the Lord chose Israel, man. All right? He didn't choose any other nation, which our people want to be, man. Like the brother said, they like a drop in a bucket, man. They're spittle. So the Lord is not dealing with these other nations. But we come out here week in and week out and tell you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans that you're the chosen people of the Lord. You don't want to hear that, man. All right? But I guarantee you, if a cracker came out here and told you that, you don't want to listen to that, man. But you get your own people coming out here telling you that the Lord chose you and turn back to the Lord, follow the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability. You look at us like we crazy. Why? Because you want to continue to do wicked, man. You want to continue to follow after these laws, man. You don't have the mindset to see further on what's going to happen. You can't look beyond what's right in front of you, man, and see the kingdom that the Most High set up, man.
This is on 1 Kings. This is 1 Kings 8 and 16. Since the day that I brought forth my people Israel out of Egypt, I chose no city out of all the tribes of Israel to build a house that my name might be therein. But I chose David to be over my people Israel.
That's right. So it's talking about Israel, the Lord's chosen people. He ain't choosing any of these other nations, man. You have many nations on the face of this planet, which the Lord created everybody. All right? But some people are fit for destruction, and some people are fit for righteousness, man. All right? And you get mad at and you get mad at us for coming out here speaking these words. All right? But these are the words of the Lord. So if you get mad at these words, you ain't mad at us. If you scoff at these words, you ain't scoffing at us. You scoffing at the words of the Most High, man. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, man. And it's consequences for all that, man.
So Matthew chapter 15, verse 24. It says, but he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
That's right. So the Lord, Yahweh Shah, didn't come to talk to any other nations. But you'll sit here in this country, and they'll tell you that every man's created equal, that the Lord's coming back to save everybody, and all these other different nations have a chance to make it. You've been lied to, man. You've been had. All right? Kind of. Like the brother say, you've been bamboozled, man. The war has been pulled over your eyes. All right? But the Lord set his men up to take that veil off the men that's going to get this word, man. All right?
So Matthew 25 and 31. When the Son of Man shall come in his glory, and all the holy angels with him, then shall he sit upon the throne of his glory, and before him shall be gathered all nations, and he shall separate them one from another, as a shepherd divided the sheep from the goats.
That's right, man. So the Lord, when he comes in all his glory, and with all his glory, he's coming back with the heavenly angels. All right? On them, which y'all people call UFOs, man. And when he comes back, he's going to separate all the nations. He's not coming to bring them together, man. All right? The Lord isn't about putting you together with these other nations. He's about separating you from these other nations, man. The Lord is a separatist, man. He separates everything. Why the hell you think Esau, these so-called white people, want you to believe that everybody's supposed to be together and live in perfect harmony, man? If that was the case, you wouldn't have these things going on right now, man. All right?
What if we go this way, though?
Listen, man, you fucking women, man, I'm telling you. You got fucking hell to pay, man. For changing the natural order of things, man. You want to be fucking dykes? All right? For you women that want to be men, all right? for you women that want to be fucking men, when all hell breaks loose, okay, be a man then. All right. The nation of Israel is all jacked up, man. The men want to be fucking women, and the women want to be fucking men, man. That's confusion. And you niggas walk around and accept that shit.
Yeah, y'all offended at what the brother's saying, but y'all not offended at the fact that they're abominations to the Most High.
That's right, man. And that's how sensitive this goddamn nation has become, man.
So Psalms 5:5. It says, the foolish shall not stand in thy sight. Thou hatest all workers of iniquity.
He hate all work of iniquity, man. The foolish shall not stand in your sight.
Stop speaking.
All right. The foolish, man. And you people right now are foolish. You believe every word and you hold on dearly to everything that come out of Esau's mouth, man. All right? And I'm going to keep saying this, man. You niggas love this society, man. You love it. All right? You talk down or talk bad about these people, all right? Or the things that's going against the Bible, and people try to come at you like you crazy.
So it's Luke chapter 1 verse 68. It said, blessed be the Lord power of Israel, for he hath visited and redeemed his people, and hath raised up a horn of salvation for us in the house of his servant David, as he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began.
That's right. And who's that horn he's talking about? That's Yahweh Shah, man. All right? Yahweh Shah, matter of fact, the Lord sent Yahweh Shah here in the flesh. He was the word in the flesh, man. No? And he raised him up to come to wake up who? His people. With the brother read earlier. All right?
Verse 71, that we should be saved from our enemies and from the hand of all that hate us.
So we should be saved from our enemies and from the hand of all that hate us. And who hate us, man? First of all, Esau, you so-called white people, man. And all you other nations, man. Why do you think the other nations want to be like us, man? Why do you think that Esau put his people over there in the land of Israel, Jerusalem, to try to imitate us? Because why they want the blessing the same way back in our Genesis, you know, when Jacob gave the blessing to Jacob and Esau. You know? We got the blessing of the kingdom, man. Esau's blessing is running out. And they're trying to figure out how they can keep their blessing going on and on and on and continue, man. But like the scriptures say, man, everything the Lord say is not going to come back void, man. You know? Everything that the Lord says is not going to come back void. So these people want, they want our blessing, man. But their time is up, man.
It's 2 Peter 3:13. It says, nevertheless, we according to his promise look for new heavens and new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness. Wherefore, beloved, seeing that ye look for such things, be diligent that ye may be found of him in peace, without spot and blameless.
That's right, man. We're looking for new heavens and new earth, man. We ain't looking for this place to continue on for years and years to come, man. We're tired of this place, man. All right? We're tired of this place, man. The way it's going on and on. Like, man, I was watching The Birth of a Nation, man. And seeing the things that these goddamn crackers did to our people, man, was man, that's unhumane to use that word. All right? We want to get out of here, man. And you niggas that love this society and want to be here, man, you're not in the right spirit. Man. That means that you love everything that's going on and you love being a fucking slave, man. Which if you look around at our people right now, they love being slaves, man. And furthermore, they all look, man, it's like these niggas is wearing uniforms out here, man. Whatever's put on television, you know, whatever's the latest fashion, our people want to hop on that, man. Just like, prime example, when they've been implementing the RFID microchip, but they going to bring it out like new technology. Oh yeah, and they've been doing that, man. All right, where you could scan your hand to get in your house, scan your hand to start your car. Why do you think they keep updating these phones every year? Technology, man. But technology only has a certain time before the Most High cuts all that shit short, man. You know? And the way prophecies is rolling right now, man, like we talk about Venezuela a lot, all those things are coming right here, man. They dropped a bomb on Syria, then Afghanistan. You think those things are just going to stop? Like it's in the book of 2nd Ezra. I believe the 16th chapter, man. When the Lord talks about once these things start, who's going to turn it back? I believe, roughly paraphrasing, you grab that from the book of the shot. Who's going to turn it back, man? So they start dropping these bombs and all that, man. Do you think these things are just going to stop, man? That's just like if you get in a fight with somebody, man. All right? And you punch a dude in his face and step back. You think that guy's not going to come at you? That's the same thing that's going on over there, man. They dropped a bomb over there and you think that they just going to be scared of America? First of all, none of these other nations are scared of America no more. And if you people don't know or realize, America is not a superpower no more, man. All right? America is looked down on. All right? America is looked down on.
It is 2nd Ezra 16:3. A sword is set upon you, and who may turn it back?
So a sword is sent upon this place, and who may turn it back, man? That's like you got North Korea right now is gearing up. You have Russia, all right? You have all these places around the world that's ready to start wreaking havoc over here in America, man. They gearing up, ready for war, man. That's just like a fighter, you know, in the locker room getting all hype, you know, bouncing around. Cause, yeah.
Like, you know, when they practice shooting their nuclear missiles and testing and all that, it's like, you know, like the brother was giving the analogy of a boxer. That's like them, you know, shadow boxing and all that stuff, getting ready, getting everything all warmed up to really start throwing the real blows and stuff.
Just like they sent a missile, and I believe it landed like a couple 100 feet off of the coast of where they were sending for, but it was for America, man. That's gonna be your Howard Shaw's garment. This brother just walked past with all red on. That's gonna be your Howard Shaw's garment when he come back to destroy this place, man. That's how much bloodshed gonna be going down, man. You know? But you people think that these things are happening for coincidence, man? And you still think that the Bible is false, man? Alright? For you niggas that believe in Islam and all that, what part of the Quran has prophecy in it, man? What part of the Quran tells you about the RFID microchip being a mark of the beast? This brother, man, he bugged out his mind. But the Lord put the spirit on anybody, man. He uses who he wants, man. You know? This word's been going out for too long, man. This word's been going out long for it to reach all four corners of the earth, man. And if you're not getting this word, or anything like that, man, then guess what? Destruction is coming for you, man. The Lord ain't gonna have to, he ain't gonna keep talking to you. Yeah, he's long suffering. If you look at Noah, how long Noah was going out there telling these people about the flood before it happened? 900 some years, man. Now you fast forward in time, the Lord is slowing all that down, man.
So, Psalms 19:1. It says, the heavens declare the glory of the Most High, and the firmament showeth his handiwork. Day unto day uttereth speech, and night unto night showeth knowledge.
That's right, man. So the heavens, man, like it's talking about his men, man. Right?
It says, there is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard.
That's right. Oh, nah, boy, it's not.
It says their line is going out throughout all the earth, and their words to the end of the world. In them hath he set a tabernacle for the sun.
And how is that happening? Via the internet, man. YouTube. All right? So this world is going out on all four corners of the earth, man. And no language, all languages is getting this word, man. Why? Because you have Israelites spread out on all four corners of the earth, right? Spread out on all four corners of the earth, teaching this word in all sincerity in different languages, man. So you can't say that you don't understand it or you didn't get it. All right? You can't say that. Just like the scripture just said, it's going out. Now, how does it get around the whole earth? Because we're not physically walking around the whole earth like back in the ancient time, where they ain't had the internet, man. You know? So they was writing letters back and forth to each other to different churches. All right? But now, how we do it? Via YouTube. All right? That's how the word gets out. And guess what? Esau, the one that started this this internet thing, but guess who allowed it to happen? Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, man. It's nothing that these devils do and think that they're crafty that the Lord doesn't allow to happen, man. And what we do, we use it to the best of our ability, man. All right? Because this word goes way back to ancient times, man. This ain't something we just woke up to and it's brand new. When it says sing unto the Lord a new song, the new song is the old song. We just coming back in the remembrance of the lyrics. And what are the lyrics? These scriptures, man. All right? These scriptures is the lyrics. Yo, son, some people just is fucking brain dead, man. You know? But you know, hey, man, they gonna get what's coming to them, man. They just want to be acknowledged and walk through the circle, man. You know? You always gotta have at least one jackass out the bunch, man. All right? That don't pay attention. And guess what? Our people don't pay attention. They lack knowledge, man.
So 2 Peter 1:20. It says, knowing this first, that no prophecy of the scripture is of any private interpretation, but a prophecy came not in old time by the will of man, but holy men of the Most High spake as they were moved by the Holy Ghost.
That's right, man. So ain't no prophecy in this Bible is of private interpretation. Meaning, we ain't come together, me and his brothers sit down and like, yo, what we going to write about today? No, it was inspired by Yahweh, by Yahweh Shah, and he gave it to his men to bring out, man. All right? Just like you had men in the ancient days, they prophesied against great countries and lands, right? Before the downfall of that place. And what's the thing that's happening right now? The same thing, man. The same thing. Just like it says, it's nothing new under the sun, which I believe you brought that scripture out already, man. All right? It's of no private interpretation. So that's also saying that if you think that the so-called white man wrote this book, you out your damn mind, man. If you believe that the so-called white man wrote this Bible, then it's something mentally wrong with you, man. And the Most High has blinded you. All right? This book condemns the so-called white man. And it also condemns 2/3 of our people and letting you know. And why, if this book is so false, why do these so-called white people, and I'm talking about the ones that's super rich, that have the money and means to go to all these places around the world to see the validity of this book. Like they tried to find where Sodom and Gomorrah was at. They tried to find Noah's Ark and all the different regions around the world to see if this thing is true, man. All right? So if you think that this Bible is false and you're living in a time when all these prophecies are coming to pass, there's something wrong with you, man.
This is 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 1. It says, "This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come."
Yeah, perilous times, that's troublesome times, man. In the last days, man. And you seeing an uproar around the whole world, man. Perilous times, man. That's real serious times, man. And that's the times that we living in right now. But you people see these things and still don't want to listen or listen to the words of this book, man. All right? You still don't want to hear the words of the Lord, man. I do. That's what's up. You should, man, because this book is written for y'all, man. But people still like the words of the Lord come out. We come in here week in and week out. Tell you the prophesying the downfall of America. Telling you that this destruction right here is coming. We tell you that this destruction right here is coming, and you niggas still don't have the fucking mentality to look into these things, man. And niggas is more concerned with my speech and how I say things than the shit that's about to happen, man. That's how feminine you niggas are, man.
So, 2 Timothy 3, verse 2. It says, "For men shall be lovers of their own selves, boasters, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection."
That's right. So it say, men shall be lovers of their own selves, man. And when it's talking about men want to be lovers of their own selves, all right, let's talk about these people going around taking selfies of themselves. All right, they love their self. Like you got these fucking women, and they always taking pictures of themselves, putting this makeup on, want to try to seduce a man. All right, that's loving your own fucking self, man. Always up in the fucking mirror. You know, poking your lips out, giving yourself kisses. That's just like, that reminds me of that dude, the wrestler, Rick Rude, man. You know?